Hey guys, MaxLPQueen here, and welcome back to some more Nancy Drew Treasure in the Royal Tower. We have finally done it. We have finally figured out the mystery, and we're gonna start out here. I spared you the annoying door of doom that we have to go through every single time we come down here, but I wanted to show you guys that at the beginning on the wall there, because like I said in that episode, I didn't really explain it too well whenever I was going through here, but you do have to make the chains reflect the picture on the opposite wall. So the way that those are lined up is the way that that's the way that you need to have the chains so that you can open a door. So it makes it a little bit easier for you to understand if you can't follow through with the chains, because I do know that I did click through it a bit quickly. But we did need to go up here to the tower, because this is actually the purple rose that we were talking about last episode. I didn't actually
pry these tiles off.
I didn't actually look at this picture when we come in here the first time, but apparently there's a purple rose behind it. And if we scrape it off with this point here from this thing that we got off of the little armored guys downstairs, we'll find some type of key that will fit pretty securely
a keyhole of some sorts
into this little area down here. So we need to take this key and put it in, but first we have to put the medallions in, and we have to put them in the right order. So red, blue, and green, I believe, and then put the key in and turn it. And you know what we found? We found the diamond key.
Whoa! Will you look at that sparkly rock? And me without my sunglasses.
Hi, Lisa. How did you get in here?
I followed you, of course. Turns out a nosy, goody-two-shoes detective is good to have around after all. Now, why don't you toss me that big honkin' diamond so I can blow this popsicle stand and never set foot in lame-o, Wisconsin again?
Lisa.
It was
must be
you,
kidding me.
Lisa.
This diamond belongs in a museum in France.
Yeah? Well, I belong in the lap of luxury, and that diamond's gonna get me there. Hasn't anybody ever told you to mind your own business?
Oh, many times.
Well, maybe this time you'll learn.
My eyes!
Don't worry, my spicy devil villain venom won't last for long. But I'm afraid by the time you get your eyes back, you'll have missed my grand exit.
So you're the one who trapped me in the elevator.
Ooh, you are a smarty pants. But let's not forget about your little frostbite incident. I'm the rotten friend who locked you outside too, you know. Just trying to keep you on your toes, Nancy. Didn't want you to get soft on your vacation.
Are you the one who conked me on the head in the locker room?
Ouch. I bet that hurt. But I had to get the medallion somehow, didn't I? I hope we can still be friends.
Why did you leave Jacques' medallion at Hotchkiss's room? And Hotchkiss's medallion out in the shed?
To spread suspicion around, of course. You know, to play with your mind. Plus, I was at a dead end. I got the 2 messages from the stained glass window, but then what? I knew you would figure it out, so I decided to put the medallions in your hands and let you lead the way.
Why did you have to vandalize that beautiful library?
Just a little translation mix-up. When I read the message from Hotchkiss's medallion, I thought it meant Diamond of Misery in the library. Whoops! Guess I went a little overboard looking for it in there. Anyway, enough with the questions, Nancy. You'll just have to read the rest in the papers.
Oh no, you don't, girl.
Gotta stop her.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop her. I'm gonna push this little button here.
Help! Get me out of here! It stinks down here. It's all moldy. Darn you, Nancy Drew. You're the worst friend a diamond thief could ever have.
Dear Dad, to think I almost became friends with a diamond thief. Everyone at Wickford Castle is resting easier now that Marie Antoinette's journal and her famous diamond are safe and sound. The journal, the diamond, and the medallions are all going to be featured in a new Marie Antoinette exhibit in Paris, and it looks like everyone will be rewarded. Except Lisa, of course. First, she missed her plane to Rio, and now she's going to be charged with attempted grand theft. Professor Hotchkiss is thrilled because the French government has granted her permission to publish Marie's journal in the U.S. before it gets returned to France. This ought to help prove her theory about Marie's character once and for all. Thanks to Jacques and his great-grandfather's efforts to find the journal, the Brunet name is being celebrated all over France. In the meantime, Jacques and Isabelle have eloped. It's so romantic. I showed Dexter the poem that Ezra Wickford wrote him, and he was relieved to know that his old pop didn't carry any hard feelings to his grave. All the talk shows want Dexter to tell his story on national television, but he keeps turning them down. I guess he doesn't want to be famous or infamous. But when Christy Lane called and asked Dexter to be her business partner, he accepted. With her business sense and Dexter's expert knowledge of the castle, I think they'll make a great team. So, you know what they say, Dad? Il n'est jamais trop tard de changer l'histoire. It's never too late to change history. Me, I'm determined to go out and enjoy this snow before some other case comes up. See you soon. Love, Nancy.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. We have solved the case. We have found out who the vicious stealer of the diamonds was going to be, Miss Lisa. Got so many names and passports. Journalist lady who didn't manage to, unfortunately, steal the treasure, but we managed to stop her and get away and make everyone better for it in the end. So it was her who knocked us out. It was her who locked us out into the snow in the cold. It almost killed us. And it was her who decided to switch the medallions so that we would think that Hotchkiss was behind this mystery. But of course it wasn't Hotchkiss. He was just looking to find the truth about Marie Antoinette. She didn't care anything about the treasure. She just wanted to get Marie's story out there. So yeah, she fooled all of us, but I think if you're a pretty smart detective, then you would have figured it out pretty soon. But that's gonna do it, actually. That's gonna do it for this episode, and for this, well, for this series, I guess, for the treasure series. The next game that we will be playing will be, I have absolutely no idea. I think it's the final scene, I think, is the next one that we'll be playing through. Don't know when exactly that'll be. Don't know how long it will be until I play through it, but I will be playing through it at some point in the future. Like I said in previous episodes, I haven't had very much time to do a lot of things nowadays, so when I get the time to actually record, then I can sit down and I can actually play through the game and I can record some commentary for you guys. But for now, we're going to go ahead and end off this episode. It is a bit shorter than the rest, of course, because when I figured out I could put a couple episodes together, it was a little too late. So we're going to go ahead and just end it off here and make it a little shorter. But I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next Nancy Drew game.